just good to be out the cold. Those men, they must be the Greybeards. I do not know what to expect. Stay close. Whatever this is, we will find it out together. I can only hope that they can be trusted. Surely Lydia would have warned me otherwise. They seem to be well known in Nordic culture. Very well. They seem to be waiting. Greetings.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
You call me Dragonborn. So you were expecting me. I've been called that name, Dragonborn, by many as of late. What exactly does that mean?
First, let us see if you truly are Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
My voice? I don't understand.
Shout at us, and let us taste of your voice.
Shout? I don't
Do not be afraid.
get your meaning.
Your shout will not harm us.
All right. No, not what you're expecting.
The power of your voice.
Power. The voice. A moment. In those tombs. Those Droga. They used their voice against me. That magic, that power. There was a word. What was it? It's there in the back of my mind. Oh, that was it. I remember. I think I understand. I'm ready.
Shout at us, and let us taste of your voice.
Very well. Voice!
Shout at us, and let us taste of your voice. Welcome to High Hrothgar.
I did not expect.
I am Master Angir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
Why? It is unfortunately a long story. However, I will give a shorter version. As I'm sure you're aware, dragons have returned to Skyrim. I have fought one such beast and slain it. I was sent here by the Jarl of Whiterun. He seemed to think that you might be able to teach me, so that we may better understand this threat. But I want to. I need to find out what it means to be this Dragonborn.
We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you.
The dragon blood? You mean to say that I'm not the only? Of course. The septums. I read outside on those plaques.
You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
So there could be more out there now. Angir, you say? What is this place?
We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. You stand in high Hrothgar, on the slopes of Kinnarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky, and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves.
I see. Very well. I'm ready to learn.
You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you?
I'm a soldier.
That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout.
A thum.
Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn.
I am willing.
When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power.
I see.
All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force.
Ro.
Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro.
I see. Gods. That writing. I recognize it. I've seen it before. Ro.
Learn a new word like a master. You truly do have the gift. But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro.
I see. Alright.
Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
Very well.
Fus Ro.
Well done. Again.
Alright.
Fus Ro.
Good.
You learn quickly. Once more.
Alright.
Fus Ro.
Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn.
Thank you.
We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
Of course. Lydia, please accompany us. Master Bori, you say? Very well. These halls seem ancient. They have stood for quite some time. Impressive. Make sure you stay warm. Fiercely cold. Gods. It's almost as though it is thunder.
We will now see how you learn a completely new shout. Master Bori will teach you wood, which means whirlwind.
Wood. I see.
You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thum.
Very well. Wood.
Approach Master Bori and he will gift you his knowledge of wood.
Of course.
Now we will see how quickly you can master a new shout.
Alright.
Master
Very well.
Hrothgar will demonstrate whirlwind sprint. Then it will be your turn.
Very well.
Master Bori. X.
Gods.
Your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes.
Alright. Here goes. It worked. It actually worked. Very well. How was that then? Good enough for you?
Your quick mastery of a new thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself.
So, you're telling me it's not this easy for everyone?
No, indeed not. But beware that your skill does not outstrip your wisdom. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ustengrav. Remain
Ustengrav.
true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
Of course. First, though. Why? Why are the dragons returning? Why now? Does it have something to do with me? The Dragonborn? And others?
No doubt, the appearance of a Dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear.
I see. Thank you, my master. I will continue my training. But there must be more. Something else. Something behind all this.
There is indeed much that we know that you do not. That does not mean that you are ready to understand it. Do not let your easy mastery of the voice tempt you into the arrogance of power.
Of course.
That has been the downfall of many Dragonborn before you.
I understand. So, what does it mean to be Dragonborn?
Dragons have the inborn ability to learn and project their voice. Dragons also are able to absorb the power of their slain brethren. A few mortals are born with similar abilities. Whether a gift or a curse has been a matter of debate down through the centuries.
A curse.
What you have already learned in a few days took even the most gifted of us years to achieve. Some believe that Dragonborn are sent into the world by the gods at times of great need. We will speak more of that later, when you are ready.
Of course. Of course. The Greybeards. What more can you tell me about you?
We study the way of the voice, according to the teachings of our founder, Jürgen Windcaller. Very few are permitted to study with us here at High Hrothgar. But in your case, Dragonborn, it is a privilege to guide you towards mastery of your voice.
Jürgen, the founder, who was he?
He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jürgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born.
I see. The way of the voice. What is it exactly?
The voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth at the dawn of time. She gave mortals the ability to speak as dragons do. Although this gift has often been misused, the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods. True mastery of the voice can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance.
But if I don't follow your philosophy, where help me learn the voice in the first place?
The Dragonborn is an exception to all the rules. The dragon blood itself is a gift of the gods. If we accept one gift, how can we deny the other? As Dragonborn, you have received the ability to shout directly from Akatosh. We therefore seek to guide you on the proper use of your gift, which transcends the restrictions which bind other mortals.
I see. I understand. At least I think I'm beginning to understand. Thank you, Arngeir. And will return with this horn as soon as I can.
Sky above, voice within.
The snow has stopped for now, at least. This is a small respite. We have a long journey ahead of us. This Ustengrav, which is far to the north of Skyrim. Not so far away from Dawnstar. It is where I began my journey here in Skyrim. It has been some time since I have been there. We'd best be beginning our journey as soon as possible. At least while the weather is on our side. The strong winds howl through there. Alright. We should take a moment while we are here. A moment to rest. We still have some stew. Perhaps it would be best not to disturb them while they meditate. Surely they must have somewhere to eat in here. Somewhere out the way. Alright. You should have something to eat as well. Let's have some of the stew. Right. Ah, yes. Good. Not bad. Perhaps another. Something different. That'll do. You're right. Good. Let's just be on our way.
Lead on.
All right. These halls do go on. Perhaps there is more to the structure than there appears. I would not like to snoop, however. All right, warm yourself while you can. For the winds. The winds will cut deep. It is a long way down, and there's no shortcut. And the journey will probably take us most of the rest of the day. It is downhill, however. We'll try and run most of it if we can. Alright. Watch your footing. Be easy to lose our step up here. That's the last thing we need. So they truly do believe I am this Dragonborn. I don't know what it means exactly, but whatever that was back there, that was real. That power. For nothing more than words. It seems more complicated than just the words, however. That knowledge, that strength they bestowed upon me. It's as if I've grown. It was the same feeling, the same sensation. It's when that dragon fell. Even though I was that creature, I still felt it. I felt it. The dragon itself. Its life force, its beating heart. Its power. I felt it drawn inside me. It's hard to rationalize or understand. But it became part of me. And that same sensation back there, with those greybeards, it was the same. That strength, that power, became my own. And those words, they must be ancient. I can't believe I didn't put it together sooner. There's Hrothgar. Words of power. They do not seem to be commonplace among Skyrim now. I suppose they were lost to time, mostly. Just like a mini great thing, I suppose. It must be at least halfway. I would hope. Nothing to slow us down this time, at least. So far. That journey has taken it out of me. I will be glad to return to Banner. I hope they're alright. Perhaps we should help the town before we leave. Oh. You must have given it a fright. If this voice, if its true intention was to be used to serve the gods, then perhaps using it to help these people could be just that. But who am I to decide? I am no god. I am receiving no divine inspiration. It is unsettling to have such a power. How am I to decide how it is to be used? What is in my own interest and what is in the interest of the gods? How can one ever know? It is impossible. I have no direct link. I have no link. I am my own man. I'll be determined. Determined to show this is not a curse. Not like that creature. No. I can understand how it could be seen as such, however. Perhaps it is. But I will make certain. Make certain I will not let it become another curse. The weather is much more pleasant down here. That's somewhat of a relief. Only a little wet. How are you faring? Not far now. Close. Quite the day already. Perhaps they were not expecting us back so soon. I'm sure they weren't. Good day.
Hello, my friend. What can I do for you on such a fine day?
Fine day? I suppose rain is somewhat better than snow. You seem to know a fair few things about Hrothgar. We've made the journey back down ourselves. You seem unusually happy for a day such as this, however.
My father taught me an important lesson many years ago. He said, Gwilyn, you have the whole world before you. Go out and experience it. Be whatever you want to be. So I took his advice, and here I am. This life might not look like much to you, but I'm content. And isn't that all that matters?
You're right. It is. I'm glad you've been able to find such happiness. As many of us can seek it our whole lives. But always find it just slightly out of reach. Good day.
Have yourself a great day.
Chipper indeed. The barrow. Follow me. Perhaps a closer look. We do not need to enter. Perhaps we can find out more from here. Ah, there you are. Let's see. Might be able to get a look inside. The fire bones. Seems to be the only opening. Oh, another. The bones seem to be disturbed. I feel no sense of unease. Perhaps it's just superstition, nothing more. Although, I should be certain. If they are spirits, this blade will be no help to me. I've served long enough to know otherwise. No. I know I've held on to this for a reason. It's always felt oddly heavy in my hands. But I know it does have an effect. Supposedly. Against such creatures. All right, you. Stay close.
Is that one of the old ruins?
Yes. This is the one they spoke of. So far, there does not seem to be anything out of the ordinary. Perhaps we should investigate deeper. We'll have our weapons away for now. We don't want to seem threatening to any forces within. If these bones were disturbed, it was some time ago. An inner door. Frightening looking tools. All right. There seems to be nothing else up here. If there is trouble, perhaps it is within the inner sanctum. If you feel uncomfortable about this, I understand. It is a grave. They are sacred, and to be respected. But if there is a disturbance here, perhaps we can right that. There was a temple, Dawnstar. It had been affected by the presence of a Daedra. They had been infiltrating the dreams of the townsfolk. Yes, something similar is happening here. I would have it stopped. Whether you follow or not, you leave that up to you. Very well.